Okay, now it says I'm live. Great. So for whoever starts this video later, I'm out here in the garage working, prepping the green car for a road trip here in a week, actually. Next Friday we're leaving, so I'm working on some things, getting it ready, and I've got a whole list. I've got all my crap here, but I'm running through the list. I did a new driver's side wiper and all that other crap, but I've got an oil change, spark plugs, and all kinds of other crap planned. I'm not going to show everything, but I figured I would go live. I didn't want to make a video and it's really hot. I didn't want to have to edit everything because I figured most people wouldn't care. It's all easy stuff, but I wanted to contribute uh, somehow this weekend. So, no viewers at this point, so I'm just going to leave it rolling, I guess. There. I'll leave it going for a while and see if anybody joins. Let that cool off. So what do I want to do? Hey, somebody's actually watching. Hi, guys. I also think I... Did I do it? Yes. So, how do I see the chat? Someone post a comment so I can see if it pops up on the screen. No? Well, I'm getting back to work here for a minute. Oh. There we go. I guess I won't turn on Super Chat because no one probably wants to give me money anyway. Right now, all the people are gone, but that's okay. Right now, I'm just working on checking and greasing the brakes and everything. What size is that again? Are they 14s? Yes, they are. Sup? Heading up to great. I can see the comments. That's awesome. Heading up to Pennsylvania to see some family. We're gonna be gone for about a week, and we're taking old Greenie. I want to make sure it's all good to go. I don't remember what the sizes of anything is. Hello, new viewer. Gross. Paper towel. That's what I need. Hello, two viewers. Greasing the caliper slide pins right now. Silglide, this is the stuff you want to use. Apparently all the other stuff breaks down into a disgusting paste. What's going on? Nothing. Just prepping for a road trip. Well, a Mazda 2 is a good daily driver. That's what this one does, and my silver one, of course. Oh, no problem. Yep, a Mazda 2 is a good choice for a daily driver. Alright. Where'd I put that bolt? There it is. Forgive me if you comment and I don't see it, because I guess they go away pretty quickly, and I'm occupied with this. What am I doing? No wonder it wasn't tightening. I was going the wrong way. I appreciate that. Slowly been crawling up the subscriber numbers. So I appreciate the support. I don't know how big I'll get, but then again, I never thought I would have 10 subscribers, let alone 1,800 or whatever it is now. Come on, you whore. Whoops. Knocked the lug nut off. And look, for everyone who's ever commented on one of my videos that I don't wear gloves, I'm finally wearing gloves. Okay, you swiveled one way, now you won't swivel the other. There we go. So what are all my 3 viewers up to today? Somebody comment, keep this going. Anyone else dying of heat stroke? Because I sure am. It's hot as hell here in Florida. I hear thunder in the distance, so I hope it rains. That'll at least cool things off before making it horribly disgusting humid again. Military duty. Sorry, I missed your comment. I saw military duty, Coast Guard stuff. Yep. I typically just say South Florida when people ask where I'm from, but YouTube made me put a location to go live. The last time I went live, it didn't make me do it. Am I coming through all right, by the way? Can you hear me? Florida's great if you love cars. Sweet. Thank you. You know what I'm gonna try? Will my gloves let me touch the screen? Yes. I think I just turned on Super Chat. Probably no one wants to give me money, but hey, let's see if I can make a buck on Super Chat. Can you comment again? I want to see if regular comments come through or if you have to pay for any Super Chat comment. I've been wanting to try it out, but I'm not Smoking Tire big. They make a lot of money on Super. All right, this side's done. Let's go around to the other side. How am I gonna do this? There we go. I'll set you up in my toolbox drawer. Hell yeah, $2? Thanks. I appreciate that. Alright. There we go. Now I can work on this side. Oh, whoops. I forgot my paper towel on the other side. Hold tight. So do either of you two watching want to ask any questions or anything? And again, forgive me if I don't see it. I will try and pay close attention and answer your questions if you have any. Where'd that bolt go? There we go. Hello, other person who just joined. What's up? And someone else just left. Or it was you. Ooh, these needed greased bad. That's what happens when you neglect your car. Things like this, easy stuff, go by the wayside. And then you end up doing it all the week before you leave on a road trip. But that's okay. At least it's getting done. Couple more. What's up, guys? Can someone who hasn't commented yet try to comment? I want to know if regular comments can come through or if it's only paid comments, since I've got the super chat enabled. No? Nothing to say? Alright, fair enough. I don't have much to say either. Well, I didn't think that was ever going to get tight. Ooh, few more. Hey, what's up? Alright, 2 more seconds. I gotta grab my flashlight. Where is that damn flashlight? There it is. Sorry if I missed any comments. So that's all tight. Now, on to getting these shocks put on the back. That's next. Alright, live people, we're going for a ride. I'll get you all situated back here. Flip that around. Whoops. Oh wait, what am I doing? If I flip it to the front camera, I won't be able to see. I won't be able to see if anyone's commenting or asking me questions if I flip it to the front camera. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's moments like this that I really wish I had air tools. Wow, that's all blown out. Oh, flipped it the wrong way, dummy. I appreciate the 3 people watching for sticking around. I don't know if this is boring or not, but at least I'm live, so if I do anything or say anything funny, we'll be able to capture it. Unlike when I'm making a real video and all the funny moments go by the wayside because I'm talking or not recording or what have you. Forget. Gotta get the jack. That makes this so much easier. There we are. Now for the upper bolts. Man, maybe I can... There we go. It's not so blown out now. And it's a side profile so you can see my chins better. Come on. There we go. Had to force it, but she finally gave up. Oh. No wonder I couldn't find the socket. It was still on the bolt up here. Yep, air tools would be really nice right about now. One. If you just joined, what's up? Trying to make this a little bit better so people can see, but it's so hard. There we go. It's a little bit better. I need to lose weight. Whoops. Alright, 110,000 miles out, 60,000 miles in. Car should ride a little bit nicer now. Once again, can I ask someone to try and comment? I want to see if, because I've got Super Chat turned on, I want to make sure that all comments can come through and not just the pay ones. And if none come through, I'm going to assume that they can't, and I'll just turn Super Chat off. Nothing, huh? Alright, I guess I'll turn Super Chat off. Was that $2 more? Or is that the $2 from earlier? I guess it's just showing me the $2 from earlier. Huh. What's up, people who just joined? Somebody say something so I can have a conversation with someone other than myself. There we go. Finally got that bolt to thread in nice. What's up, person who just joined? Thanks for watching. Might want to turn that so it tightens it. All right. Alright. Nobody's saying anything, or at least I'm not hearing it. So I'm going to try just the live chat. Oh, now I can see comments. Alright, sorry if I didn't see your comments. I don't know how long ago those were from. I guess on mobile it doesn't show you all the comments when you turn on Super Chat. Pull up. Well, thank you, Jarrett Henshaw. Mazda 2 or Mazda 6? To buy, or is what I'm working on? Oh, good, you're still watching. Thank you for the compliment earlier. I'm not fixing anything per se. I'm just kind of uh, updating uh, these OEM. Why do I love the Mazda 2? Well, it's what I could afford when I needed to buy a new car. I just, they're fun. They're fun. They're a practical Miata, I guess, if I could put it into one small phrase. They're a practical Miata, pretty much. They're inexpensive to own, inexpensive to modify, and they're a ton of fun that a lot of people overlook. So they're easy to get into and everything. So that's why. Anyway, back to what I was saying before. ADD moment. I'm just swapping some stuff out, getting ready for a road trip and everything. I'm just in the middle of doing these shocks. The stockers have 110,000 miles on them, and I'm putting on a set that has 60, just to make the ride a little bit more comfortable because the rear end's really bouncy over bumps. And it's starting to rain. No. Well, not no. I did want it to rain a little bit and cool everything off. And, I don't know if I said where I was going. I'm going to Pennsylvania. Uh, what exactly did I switch? So far, I've just done one rear shock, just stock for stock. One has less mileage on it. Um, I'm currently just swapping the rear shocks to ones with less mileage because the stock ones aren't doing the job anymore. And I happen to have a set with 60,000 miles on them versus the 110 that were on the stock ones. Alright, so this side's done. Let's move over to the other side. Alright. Here. I'll prop you guys up on this wheel. Maybe that'll work. Let's see, how's that angle? Sup, man? How you doing? How's everything out in California? It's disgusting and hot here in Florida. Scoot that back just a little bit. Man, I wish this wasn't so backlit. Hey, let's just fix this problem real quick. $70 and cloudy. I wish it was that nice here. Right now it's about 93 degrees and raining, so it'll only increase the humidity. There we go. I'm not so blown out now. $30 C, I imagine. Or is that Fahrenheit? Do you recommend changing shocks every... Well, the shocks I'm changing now on the green car are the originals, and they have 110,000 miles on them, and they're pretty shot, I would say. The ride's getting pretty bouncy. I would probably say every 100,000 miles, probably. I figured that was $30 C. Hang on. Alright, I need to get a different angle of attack on this. Sorry if I missed anything you said while I was over there. Where were my tools made? Craftsman, so I'm assuming America. I don't know. They might be made in China. Who knows where Craftsman makes their stuff? I didn't buy this. This tool set was a gift from my dad. He gave me a 200-something piece mechanics tool set. Well, then China, probably, if that's the case. Because these are definitely post 2012. These are just OEMs. Or are you saying replace? Are you saying should I replace? Just be more specific, if you could, with your questions. Because the chat disappears, so I don't know what we're talking about in half the time. It just pops up a window with a couple of words in it, and I don't know what we're referencing. Isn't it dangerously pushing the car with no feedback? The car is up on 4 jack stands, and I just needed I needed different leverage to be able to loosen this bolt. The car is not going anywhere, it's fine. I wasn't underneath it loosening that bolt anyway, more than, my forearm. I need the jack again. Oh, whoops. Come on. There we go. What beer is better? I'm not the one to ask about that. I don't drink beer for the flavor, if I'm honest. I buy whatever's cheapest. I mean, to a point. Like, I don't run out and buy PBR and stuff like that. Like, I just stick to the basic light beers. I'm not someone who likes, like, IPAs and stuff and craft beers. That's not for me. My buddy John, though, who's been in a couple of videos, he'd be the one to talk to about beer. Because he's really into the craft beers. Gotta save money for car parts. Hell yeah, that craft beer hobby that people have is expensive. Like I was just saying, my buddy John, who's been on the channel before and been in a couple of videos, he just took a trip recently to Virginia from Georgia. He spent like $500 in one go on craft beer. But he was also like selling it and trading it to people who couldn't get it and stuff. So I don't know if there was like a profit margin on that or anything like that. No, I've never heard of that. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. He was dealing in craft beers. This rain's helping. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain falling in the background. What adjustment? No adjustments. Just replacing. I'm just replacing my worn OEM shocks with other OEM shocks that have less miles on them. Just so the ride will be a little bit nicer. I've been going at this for almost 45 minutes on this live thing. I can't believe it. Oh, crap. Oh, I can scroll through the comments. Nice. What kinds of smog checks or inspections do we have in Florida? We have nothing. Florida's great if you love cars because they don't give a damn about emissions or vehicle inspection. You can drive any cobbled together piece of crap on the road you want. Oh, whoops. No, I didn't want to. You go to 35. Yes, it's raining. Can you hear it? Is it a also a couple cars drove by too. Yeah, but at least it looks stock, right? So if you get pulled over and a cop bothers you about it, let me put you guys in a little bit, because the rain's coming in the garage a little bit. 75,000 miles, you should still be good. I'm at 110,000 miles on these, and they're pretty bad now. I was telling someone earlier in the chat that 100,000 miles is probably the limit for stock dampers. Luckily, I just happen to have this set that has some lower mileage on it. I've been wanting to do it for a while. Yeah. Yeah, shocks, dampers, suspenders, I guess. If depends on where you're from. Everybody has different words for everything, it seems. Though really the shocks don't do the suspending, it's the springs. Oh, the bike really isn't mine. I'm kind of it's kind of just stored here. It's a nice bike. It's got a carbon fiber frame and all that, but the tires don't hold air or anything. I don't ride it because I'm a comfortable seat. Sup, Tim? How are you? How'd you do in that race the other night? Won the championship, my man. Congratulations, champ. Maybe not. Yeah, Michael, your test comment didn't come through on the super chat. So I guess when I listen to like the Smoking Tire podcast, and they like you could see all comments, but the pay comments would get sent to the top. Maybe it's different on a desktop computer or something. I don't know, but I didn't see the chat side. Whoops. Turning it the wrong way. Pretty difficult. Yeah, YouTube can be pretty illogical sometimes. I'm late. Where are you going? Pennsylvania. Next Friday, we're leaving straight from work. Tessa's gonna come get me. We're gonna drive up to Pennsylvania, spend a week with family up there, and everything. I'm just making sure that the car is tip top before we go. Yeah, it should be a good time. It kind of sucks because her mom's selling the family everything up there, so we're kind of going up there to say bye to the house and bye to the area, eat at all our favorite restaurants and stuff. Because who knows when we're gonna be up there next. Kind of unfortunate, but it should be a good time. All right, so the shocks are done. Let's move on to something else. What should I do next? Oh, yeah. Before I forget, where is it? There we are. And I checked the brakes. What are your thoughts on sound dampening material for vibration reduction? Family wants to do more long. Personally, I don't think harshness and road noise. I mean, if you're not, if you don't want your car to like be more performance minded, then I guess it doesn't matter. I personally, I like to do track days and stuff, and I use my cars in more of a sporting manner. So I'm not a fan of sound deadening, but I guess that's up to you. It adds weight, and weight isn't cool. Everybody say hi to the silver car out there, chilling in the rain, getting wet. What should I do now? Oh, I just got the low battery notification. I'm at 20%, and it's almost been an hour. I should probably just cut this off soon. Thinking about sound deadening in the 3, did some research. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that comment. In the 2, I mean, I get comments like that a lot. from people wanting to make the two more comfortable, and it's just, I mean, it's a it's a $13,000 to $17,000 economy car. It's not gonna be comfortable like a Cadillac. If speed's not your priority and you're just gonna be cruising around with it, if I personally don't think it'll make that much of a difference. But again, that's not something I'm into or have done much research about. I just see it as adding weight. But I've got a one-track mind when it comes to the car stuff. I personally, using for example the green car, which is stock and a touring, it's not modified. It's got all the seats and everything. It's plenty comfortable with the stock suspension and everything. I don't know if your car is modified in any way, but it's just not for me. Not something I'm too keen on. Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to cut this off at the hour mark. Yeah, I probably rambled on about that longer than I needed to, but yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Man, it's hot. You know what? I needed a break. I'm gonna take this last few minutes to have a break and open it up to more questions or conversation if anybody wants to talk. And if anybody wants to send me a buck or two on Super Chat, let me know and I'll switch it over. Um, it's better than having a Patreon. I'm just kidding. Speaking of me trying to make money off my YouTube shenanigans, there are still plenty of stickers available. I know there are only 8 of you watching, but a lot of people who said they wanted stickers, I don't think bought them. But of course, I can't correspond names in the comments with people who bought stickers. Right now, we still have the option to send the super chats. Do you? Hang on. I've got it on live chat. It says all messages are visible. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I turn it to super chat, it only filters through super chat questions. I guess that makes sense. See, this is the first time I've tried a live video with all this new crap on it. So that's the extent of my knowledge. Because if I pull it up, there's top chat, which is some messages such as potential spam may not be visible. Live chat, all messages. Super chat, sponsor and super chat messages, and none. So I guess live chat allows everything. Have I considered turboing my car? Well, of course. Just the only downside is there's just lack of resources and knowledge, and asked me that before. I get that. I get asked that quite often. The downside with the two is that turbocharging just isn't a common enough thing that it's all custom work. There are a couple people. There's one guy I know right now that's doing a Rotrex supercharger kit on his, but I'm not too keen on that one because it deletes the air conditioning, which I'm never, ever, ever giving up air conditioning. No turbo parts support. Cork Sport might be working on Sky Active stuff, but I'm not too sure how far along they've been in the development of that. I don't follow them on social media much anymore because they don't give a crap about the two, and they stopped making parts. R2 is an automatic. Don't judge. I won't judge you. This one's automatic, so it's fine. She might as well be my wife. We've been together for 10 years. So, longtime girlfriend or partner, I guess, if you want to say that. Um, Yeah, Cork Sport's kind of wishy-washy on anything that isn't a Mazda Speed model. What about ECU modification? Yeah, they can tune the stock ECU. There's a company called Dynotronics, and and I think Orange Virus Tuning does ECU tuning for the Mazda 2. Empty head. Curious 2 is automatic, and above 70 miles an hour, it's hitting 3,000 RPM. Yeah, the automatic and the manual rev about the same at highway speeds. They're geared about the same. I know the automatic's a 4 speed with overdrive versus a 5 speed, but they're pretty much geared the same. Thanks for ordering a sticker, Tim, and thank you for planning on ordering a sticker, Mike. I appreciate the support. Whew. It's really hot. A couple more minutes. Anybody wants to get any last comments? Actually, 1 minute. You have 60 seconds, and then I'm going to stop the video and get back to work, get all these projects done that I want to do. If anybody wants to, there's plenty of debate on the forums. I've heard Orange Virus is total shit, but I know for a fact that Dinotronics are impossible to get a hold of. Um, but yeah, it's hit or miss. You can get a hold of Orange Virus, but they're kind of, I've heard iffy things from certain people, um, and everything. But it is what it is. There's plenty of information about it online in the on the Mazda's 24/7 forum, and stickers are for kids. You don't think you're not one to have stickers? That's fine. I mean. Where does the clutch bite on the manual? Mine seems to be. It's kind of low to the middle. It's not too high. Um, Someone else was saying I think that the stickers are for kids. I mean, it's not really. It's not like a broy slap. Go to my last video and you can see what it looks like. And if you've seen on my car, it's that sticker. Oh, speaking of my other sticker. Did anyone see my cool new mobile oil ripoff? I know I said I was going to cut it off at an hour, but I'm really proud of my bunny sticker that I came up with. It's totally a ripoff of mobile oil, but hey, if anybody wants one of those, let me know and maybe I'll make those. I've also got a couple of other HiroshimaSpirit designs that I'm kind of hanging on to for a while for various reasons. But I think people will like those when they come out. Um, Copyright strike inbound. No, I think I changed more than 35% of the design, so I think I'm in the clear. I changed the color, I changed the shape, I even modified the wings a little bit. So I don't think mobile's gonna come after me. So it'll be fine. All right, I really am going to cut it off this time. Last is in USA. Yeah, in America we do love automatic transmissions. It's true. I don't mount and dismount tires. Um, there is going to be to the Mazda 2 meetup. We are having Mazda 2s on the tail of the dragon in September. I posted some info about that on Instagram, and I'll be talking about it here on YouTube once it gets closer to the event and everything. Anyone in the United States, you should come to Mazda 2's on the Dragon. It's the weekend of September 22nd and 23rd. Uh, it'll be probably the biggest 2 meet we've ever had. We've got like 16 people confirmed going. Let me look at that last before I go. Just want to say thanks for the advice, valuable resource. I appreciate that. I'm just a guy who knows a little bit. There are a lot more people out there that are way more qualified. I'm just some guy who started turning wrenches when he was a kid and just has some experience. So I know a little bit of what I'm doing, but I'm not so good with like the diagnosis and like the real hardcore stuff, but like taking things off and putting them back on, I can do that just fine. Um, all right, it's been 65 minutes, or the time kept changing there for a second. It's been about 65 minutes. I'm going to call it quits for this time. Thank you for everyone who spit out my words. Thank you for everyone who hung out with me for a little bit while I was working on the car, subscribing, and all that other nonsense that I say in all the other videos. And I'll see you guys in the because it just told me I've got 10%. So I'll see you all later. How do I stop this thing now? Oh God, how do I stop it? Stop streaming. There we go. End. All right, bye everybody.